You alright here? Good today. As near the halfway line as I can get.
Hello, 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Can't hear anything coming through. No. Yeah, no, still nothing coming through. Is it connected? Should this be connected?
Oh yeah, oh it's...
That was just hanging down there.
Is that John's mic?
Well, they've both been together.
No, that's John's mic. Yeah, should we go into John's? Yeah, he's letting you go.
No, I can't. No. One two one two one two one two one two one two. 1 2 1 2. All right. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello.
I'll be alright without them. Yeah, there's not.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No reason why. Yeah. I'll have
Two on two. She sells seashells on the seashore. Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome to the Banks Stadium final. It's the third time running for Wyke in getting to the final. But now they're coached by Nick Barmby, and the atmosphere. Right back Bradley Evans, number 3 Samuel Keating, number 4 Daniel Perkins, number 5 Austin Booth, number 6 Toby Edwards, number 7 Joshua Piper, number 8 Scott Walker, 9 Charlie Johansson, 10 Alan Starkey, and 11 Cameron Webb. On the bench for South Devon, it's number 15 Macaulay Dallow, 14 Ryan Hughes, 13 Ben Hiles, 17 Jack Samuels, and 16 Kieran Parkin. And now let's quickly run you through the teams for Wyke College. Starting in goal, it's number 1 Sam Wilson, number 2 is James Lee, 3 Eric Longhorn, 4 Ollie Donald, 5 Jack Lorimer, 6 Connor Boyd, 7 Tom Bolton, 8 Josh Corlett, 9 David Office, 10 Chris Causier, and 11 Sam Robinson. On the bench for Wyke, it's Jack Solchek, Brad Needham, Sam Thames, Jacob Todd Green, and Josh Smith. Off we go then, and we're underway here at the Banks Stadium for the National Cup final, the men's National Cup final. As Austin Booth clears his lines there, Tom Bolton's up there with the header, and in there, Chris Causier box. Now there's Longhorn. There's David Office in a wide position, crossing into the box, but that's cleared away by Austin Booth, and it's headed out for a Wyke throw in. Just on the 18-yard line as Chris Causier ties his boots. That's controlled by Tom Bolton, and now here's Longhorn looking to put a delivery into the box, and he's won an early corner. So Wyke College have an early corner here at the Banks Stadium. If you're just tuning in, it's 0 all the way up from Paignton in Devon, as it would happen. It's near to the back post. Ollie Donald's the target. Ollie Donald does go up, but it's A-line. Now Connor Boyd. Bolton spreads it to Lorimer, and there's David Office, who is offside. Really promising start from Wyke College here. Plenty of food for thought for Chris Todd in the opposite dugout, otherwise known as the National League these days. He's now player/manager at Truro City in the National League South. And Austin Booth, the centre-back for South Devon, is a teammate of Chris Todd in that Truro City side, as this goes out for a South Devon throw-in halfway into Wyke's half. As James Lee challenges for the header, and then unorthodoxly by Alan Starkey, as Sam Wilson gets his pull back for energetic start here at the Banks Stadium, 0-0 between Wyke College and South Devon College. And it's been a promising start. The edge of the box, and it's that. Again, if you're just tuning in back at college, or Wyke College versus South Devon College in the AOC National Cup men's final, 0-0, 3.5 minutes played. And it's even Stevens so far. David Office has just had a chance on goal, but that was offside. Well saved by Adam Taylor in the South Devon goal. As Tom Bolton's challenged by Joshua Piper in the air. Johansson plays a ball over the top, and picking up the pieces there is James Lee. And there's some rivalry in the stands between the two supporters. Nice to see. Friendly exchanges between the two sets of supporters as a ball in towards the penalty area, and well, Alan Starkey was nearly on the end of that, but here's a quick break from Wyke College. Can David Office bring this under his spell? Yes, he can. He's got men in front of him, including Tom Bolton, but that was the wrong ball from David Office, and it was easily collected by Austin Booth. That's a ball over the top towards Charlie Johansson, which he will recover. We are expecting him to. Can he? No, he can't. He puts it out for a throw-in to avoid conceding a goal kick, and Wyke will restart over in that far right-hand side towards Chris Causier, and that's a good header into the feet of Josh Corlett, who's found Longhorn in some good space. Can he retrieve this ball? Is it going to stay in? Yes, it is. So here we go. The cross into the box. It's not the best, but it's come out to Josh Corlett. And now David Office inside the area. 1-2 with Josh Corlett, but his touch is too heavy and it's gone straight out for a goal kick. Promising sign of attack there from Wyke College. Josh Corlett, architect of that attack. And plenty of prosperity in this opening 5 minutes at the Bank Stadium. 0-0 between Wyke College and South Devon College, but there's been a couple of chances for the Hull Bay side, and Connor Boyd spreads that one out wide to Sam Robinson. There's a man down here for South Devon, but Wyke won't matter about that one as Austin Booth clears the stand. There's a man down here for South Devon. Will he be receiving some treatment? I don't think so. He's just getting back to his feet now. That's the number 3, Samuel Keating, the left back, who's just getting back to his feet for South Devon, who are in the white shirts today, black shorts and black socks. Wyke College in the primary purple colours, green strip straight down the side. As Connor Boyd has it on that far right-hand side, the cross just couldn't sort his feet out, but it's found a way to Chris Corsier, the talisman. David Office intercepts that pass out to Longhorn, and now there's a break on for South Devon. Well intercepted by Connor Boyd because Charlie Johansson was hungry for that ball. David Office has time to turn, does so, but he's lost out, and it's all very tight out on the field at the moment. Nick Barnby watching on, just trying to get his players into some space. The ball hasn't been moved that nicely, but here's Ollie Donald, the man who certainly can control a game, the Bottisford Town captain. An Office has space to where Bolton, the North Ferriby United Academy star, and now here is a good tackle from Josh Corlett to stop Alan Starkey in his tracks on the halfway line. Chris Todd just telling his players to calm down, settle down. Who's Chris Corlett, and there's the ball towards the back post. Ollie Donald is up there, and there was a foul on the goalkeeper, but it's that ball towards Ollie Donald that he can score so many goals from that position. And there's an injury here in Taylor, who fills that goal. He really good semi-final, so I'm told. I was speaking to their manager, Chris Todd, before the game, and he said his goalkeeper played a pivotal part in that semi-final against Brockenhurst College, and he'll have to play a pivotal part this morning because Wyke College are dangerous on the attack. Not the best kick, and Corsier might retrieve the ball through from and that's going to be a free kick to Wyke College in a dangerous position. I was just waiting for Josh Corlett to get back underway. If you're just tuning in here at Wyke College, we do welcome you. If you're on YouTube, welcome to you also. Scoreline 0-0. Just under 9 minutes played at the Bank Stadium, where Walsall FC play their home games. Suffered a damaging defeat at the weekend to Milton Keynes Dons. They lost 4-1. How Wyke would love to win 4-1 today. Josh Corlett, one off the training ground to the back post, and oh well, Ollie Donald smacked. Possibly should have been the opening goal there for Wyke. These have worked exceptionally well. So all eyes on Adam Taylor for this kick because his last wasn't the best. Towards the halfway line, but it's headed back. You still might retrieve this one, but it's hoisted clear, and this is a threatening start from Wyke College. We're just waiting for the deadlock to be broken. What a start from both sides, really energetic stuff. Chances for David Office and Ollie Donald as Sam Wilson's coming to collect this ball, and well, on here, all in good spirit as Ollie Donald barged his man off the ball there. Alan Starkey was absolutely bundled to the ground. And the South Devon fans didn't like that one bit. The Wyke fans loved it. Now here's Connor Boyd, halfway into South Devon's half. Here's Connor Boyd. Dinks it in to David Office. And it's not a corner. No, I think it's a goal kick. It is a goal kick because it came off the number 7 last, David Office, the score of 7 goals. 0-0 here at the Bank Stadium. Wyke have had the best of the ball so far and maybe should be 1-0 ahead. Ollie Donald came in at the back post a few moments ago and failed to make a real telling connection with the ball. So here is Bradley Evans, but that's going to be no trouble for Samuel Wilson, who hasn't been troubled thus far this evening, or this afternoon, should I say, or this morning, should I say. It's still 11 o'clock in the morning. Strange time to kick off. The lads were up at about 7 o'clock this morning. Went for breakfast, and that's a poor cross into the box from Sam. Goal and no worries for Nick Barmby, who's just barking out his orders in that touchline in front of us at the moment. Nick Barmby, former Hull City man and former England man as well. It's two clash of the Titans in that dugout today. Chris Todd, former Swansea City man. Tom Bolton then looking for Lorimer, and it might come to Lorimer, you know, but he's offside. But a really good spray of the ball from Tom Bolton there, the North Ferriby United man. Tom Bolton on the bench for North Ferriby United's first team the other week when their travels to Sutton United. Yeah, that's right, Sutton United, who played Arsenal in the FA Cup 4th round a couple of months ago. And he'll be hoping for some more first team action with the Villagers next season, who unfortunately have been relegated to the National League North. As Booth launches that one clear, James Lee sweeps up the danger. And for the second time of asking, James Lee sweeps up the danger once again. Now here's Josh Corlett. He's got plenty of space to run into, and he's found Sam Robinson, who has now got plenty of space to run into. He's got Chris Corsier and David Office in support. Here is Sam Robinson on the edge of the box, and the cross was nodded away there by Austin Booth. It's been a really good start for the South Devon College centre-back, who plays his trade for Truro City in the National League South, alongside his manager at the college, Chris Todd. Here's Lorimer, comes inside to David Office, nice 1-2, the dink ball into the box, again cleared by Austin Booth, who's having a field day with those clearances, and Nick Barmby just raises his arms into the air and says, come on, we need to do better with these crosses. Ollie Donald looking to spray this ball out to Sam Robinson, and it's a fantastic retrieve. Tom Bolton's inside in support. Will Sam Robinson go alone here? Step over, a couple of step overs. He might get the ball into the box here. No, it's a goal kick. Well defended there on that far side by Samuel Keating. And we're still tied. 14 minutes played here at the Bank Stadium. Wyke College 0, South Devon College 0. And if it stays this way, it'll be heading to extra time and penalties. Interesting to know that the two games yesterday that were on this pitch went to extra time. So anything like an omen. David Office was looking for that flick on there, but he was out strength. James Lee let that one bounce, and that was risky from James Lee, but I suppose he knows what he's doing. The former West Ellery Willoughby man. Charlie Johansson, ball out of the play from Lorimer. Sorry, Longhorn that is. Johansson. That's a ball towards the back post, and there's a man coming in. Ollie Donald heads it back towards his goalkeeper, Sam Wilson, former Cottingham Rangers goalkeeper at grassroots level of football. If you're just tuning in here at Wyke College, 0-0 at the Bank Stadium. South Devon have had a little bit of the ball in the last 5 minutes, but in the opening 10 minutes, Wyke had it all going their way, and they might have it all the way here as Tom Bolton looks for Chris Corsier. Control wasn't the best. That was nice control from Chris Corsier. He's got a bit of space now. And here's Connor Boyd, 30 metres from the South Devon goal. It's found Corsier, and that's a crucial tackle from Austin Booth. Might find Josh Corlett. Robinson didn't fall kindly for him. It does fall kindly for Daniel Perkins, and now South Devon have another chance to come forward. They've got Charlie Johansson racing forward, who plays for England College's team. Another man who played for the England College's team, Josh Hairsine, in the white dugout here. He's come as a spectator today. He'll be gutted that he's missing out through injury. Tom Bolton brings this one down. It's been an assured start from Tom Bolton, the third-year student who will be heading off to pastures new at the end of the term. He's going to university. I believe he's going to study at Newcastle University. So all the best to Tom Bolton there. It's been a positive 3 years at Wyke in the academy, and his development played testament to by his position at North Ferriby United. Ollie Donald's strong win of the ball there, and Austin Booth, that was sliced into the air. Can Sam Robinson retrieve this one? Yes, he can. He's got Tom Bolton in support, but Sam Robinson might not need him here. He's out on that far right-hand side. The ball towards the back post, and David Office is there. It's too long for him, though. Can he keep this one in play? Yes, he can. Looking towards that linesman. The linesman hasn't put his flag up, and there's men in the box here for Wyke. It's Sam Robinson. It might fall kindly for Tom Bolton. It didn't fall kindly for Tom Bolton. It was a rather awkward shot in the grand scheme of things. It's tied here in the opening 17 minutes at the Bank Stadium, 0-0. Hasn't been too many clear-cut chances. Ollie Donald on the 10-minute mark had a great chance to nod in at the back post, but he didn't make a good connection with the ball, and David Office was flagged offside when he went through on goal in the opening couple of minutes as Ollie Donald heads that one away. Charlie Johansson's offside there. So Ollie Donald will get us back underway. Short to Connor Boyd on the halfway line now at Wyke. Feigned the pass and then went out to Lorimer. Lorimer still on the ball, goes back to Connor Boyd. Nice settled play here from Wyke as the ball is threaded through to David Office, who turns out and finds Corsia. It's the moment, it's the goal! It is the goal! And it's the talisman Chris Corsia who scored it! A slightly fortuitous goal, but the Wyke supporters have gone into ecstasy. They're straight-faced, and you can't say they haven't deserved it. It's been coming, and it's the talisman Chris Corsia who's done it. He hasn't had the best of cup runs, but Corsia's got the bounce of luck there. His initial shot was saved by Adam Taylor, and then it bounced off Corsia's shin and into the back of the net. And there he is, Chris Corsia, doing what he does best, scoring goals for Wyke College in his second year. What a start for Wyke. 19 minutes played, 1-0. They lead in the Men's National Cup final. The only lead Wyke have ever had in this competition in a final was last year. Misty Russell's goal put Wyke 2-1 ahead. That's the only time Wyke have ever led in a National Cup final until now. Chris Corsia puts them 1-0 ahead, and what a start. What a start from Wyke. Could this be third time lucky? How Wyke would love that. Offside there, and this will go back to the edge of the area. The Wyke fans are really enjoying the day out here. Well, if you're just tuning in, you've just missed a goal. Chris Corsia putting Wyke 1-0 ahead. Deservedly so. South Devon yet to register a shot at goal. And Wyke had a couple of chances before that. James Lee wins the aerial duel there, and Chris Corsia flicks it wide to Longhorn. Longhorn's got David Office and Corsia down the line, but it's put out of play there by Bradley Evans. Positive start here from Wyke. Nick Barmby will be delighted as Longhorns about to get us back underway. That was too short for Office, and Austin Booth picks up the pieces, and Austin Booth's going on a little run here as Office getting frustrated there, putting a sliding challenge in, but Booth couldn't find his teammate in Alan Starkey, and now Tom Bolton's got space. He's got Robinson out wide, uses him on that far right hand side is Sam Robinson, but he's tackled by Cameron Webb. And Lorimer finds Donald. Donald hoists it clear. Tom Bolton goes in hard. And then the header, big aerial duel there with Austin Booth. Ball's up in the air and they're struggling to get it down on the deck. Here's a man who can get it to deck. Tom Bolton! And it's just wide. Well, he beat Adam Taylor, but he beat the post as well. And nice little shot, daisy cutter there from Tom Bolton, the North Ferriby United man. And the opportunity to make it 2-0. In a situation like this, you do have to question, going 2-0 up, is that curtains? The pressure gets to the opponents too much from 2-0 down. It's all mind games. And Wyke are the ones smiling inside at the moment. There were plenty of work to do. We're only 22 minutes into this game. 1-0. Is this going to be 2-0? No, it's not, because it's headed away by Booth, who's proving to be a difficult obstacle in that South Devon box. He's clearing anything that comes into it, and maybe that's something that Nick Barmby will have to review at half-time, as James Lee's in a foot race with Charlie Johansson. And well, that was very harsh on James Lee, because James Lee was running and Charlie Johansson just ran into him. So the first chance for South Devon to threaten Wyke's goal, and it's a free kick on the corner of the 18-yard box, but Cameron Webb to take. And there is the target of Austin Booth at the back post. It is going towards Booth, it's all up in the air. Where's this going to land then? It might land in the back of the net, it's cleared off the line, desperate defending, and Connor Boyd keeps the lead intact. And the ball forward from Tom Bolton. Oh, Sam Robinson's in a world of space here, but the control wasn't the best. And if he'd have brought that under, he's Sam Robinson, and it's saved. Saved by Adam Taylor. It's still in the field of play towards the back post, and it's too long for Josh Corlett to nod in. And this is going to be cleared, but it's going to be blocked by Chris Corsier, and vital territory for Wyke to step up to the halfway line. But here comes the encouragement from Mark Lucid down there. It's been an energetic start in the opening 25 minutes here at Wyke. As Longhorn puts that central fielder, Starkey's got space. Weighing up a pass, and it wasn't the best. It was intercepted by Starkey, and Johansson finds his turning out. There is Josh Piper, but handball. Connor Boyd penalised for a handball there. If you are just tuning in here on the live stream, we do welcome you, and we'll welcome you with a smile on our face, because Wyke College are leading 1-0 against South Devon College, who are in their away strip, the white shirts. Austin Booth at the back post, it's too long for him, and it's out for a goal kick. Chris Corsier, the goal scorer, on the 19th minute. And could it be third time lucky for Wyke College? I was speaking to Principal Jai Trivedi for his team to come through and win this game. It's been 2 painstaking years, 2 defeats in the last National Cup finals. The women's defeated 8-2 and 5-4 respectively, both by Itchen College. Wyke are quite familiar with playing teams from down south in these finals. Itchen were based in Southampton, and South Devon are based in Paynton, which is a small town located near Exeter, Plymouth as well. So right down in that far west corner. 6 minutes played, 1-0. Chris Corsier's goal the difference. Now an opportunity to make it 2-0, because Josh Corlett will be putting the ball into the box. There's aerial targets of Tom Bolton and Ollie Donald, who scored 6 goals in 1 game this season. 6 goals for Ronnie Donald against long towards the back post. Might be too long for Ronnie Donald, and it is. He struggled to make up ground. Centre back and goes out harmlessly for a goal kick, which Taylor will be about to take now. He's a big lad, he's Adam Taylor in that goal, and he's made some good saves. Hats off to him. I was speaking to Chris Todd, who, like I said earlier, played a pivotal role, but here's Office. Office goes through on goal, flicks it over the man, and is that a penalty? I'm sure that looked a penalty to me. David Office was clipped there, and if James Lee was penalised earlier for the trip, then that was no different, but Longhorn plays on, and it's Tom Bolton in a central position, and that is a foul, but I think again that's poor from the referee, because there was an advantage there as Office flicked it back for Tom Bolton. He could have been in for a shot, so it would have been nice to see an advantage played there, but he's pulled it back for the free kick about 30 yards from goal. And where have we seen this before at the Bank Stadium? Oh yeah, Gemma Pearfield 2 years ago, 30 yards out straight into that top corner. Probably the best goal scored in a National Cup final. Ollie Donald will look to replicate that, will he? 30 yards from goal. Here he goes then, Ollie Donald over the wall and over the bar. And South Devon are just about to make their first change of the game. It's the number 15, Macaulay Dallow, who's going to be coming onto the field of play, and I think it's going to be Samuel Keating coming off. And I think it might be an injury that Samuel Keating has sustained there, because he's shaking his head frustratedly. Taylor's going to get us restarted. Big rise from Ollie Donald. Oh, and it's harsh. So harsh. In favour of South Devon so far in this game. Well, it's a lovely day here in Walsall. We're in the shadows in the main stand, but the sun is beaming on the pitch, and Wyke have beaming smiles on the faces because it's 1-0 thanks to Chris Corsier's goal. But up goes Austin Booth, and it's put behind for a corner by Sam Wilson, who isn't the biggest of goalkeepers, so he'll have a difficult obstacle to contend with in Austin Booth from those set pieces, and they'll look for him again from this corner. We've played half an hour here at the Bank Stadium. Wyke lead 1-0. Chris Corsier on to level terms here. Sam Wilson left it. I thought he could have claimed that. Will he claim this one? Ollie Donald goes up there. It's scramble. He's in pace with advantage. He's got an advantage. And here's Chris Corsier. Isn't going to find Ollie Donald. Johansson. He's found Dallow out wide towards the back post, and coming in is a man, but that's going to be left. Joshua Piper was the man coming into the box, but it was left comfortable defensive. So we've got 15 minutes until the break. Wyke looking... James Lee with the good header as Austin Booth goes through the back of Chris Corsier to win that ball. It's going to run straight through to Sam Wilson, and Wyke can regroup with Connor Boyd bringing this one forward, finding a pass through to Tom Bolton on the halfway line. Here's Sam Robinson, turns back outside and finds Lorimer. Now Connor Boyd, he's got Josh Corlett in support, who's just pulled the run inside, and now Sam Robinson out wide. Connor Boyd, there's the delivery, and there's Adam Taylor. James Lee gets up well, and here's Tom Bolton with Corlett. That was headed clear by Dallow. Boyd trying to thread it through to Corsier, who's done well, and he might have been fouled there. David Office is onside, but I think he's bringing... Otherwise the advantage would have been on, and David Office could have been on for his 8th goal of the cup run. Chris Corsia. Little heavy touch there. It was a slightly hardly ball to control, but Johansson's in a foot race with Ollie Donald. Ollie Donald wins that foot race. James Lee looking for a man down the line. Wyke in possession again. Chris Corsia's on his bike, but the ball's far too long from Josh Corlett. Pressure on Taylor here from Corsia. Nodded on there by Wyke. Cause much of a threat from here, but he's got Toby Edwards in support. Is Johansson going to do this all himself? Well, he's won a corner and he's done very well to do so as well. Johansson was isolated in that near right-hand side corner and he did excellently well to win a corner. So they'll be looking for Austin Booth in the middle of the box again. Here is the delivery and Wilson stays at home again. It's fallen to Booth. It hasn't fallen to Booth because he's completely left it. And now Office could be through. Put out for a throw-in. Halfway into Walsall's half. James Lee. Nice little friendly rivalry in the stand between the two sets of supporters here who have been chanting since kick-off. But Wyke are the ones happiest at the moment. In the south there, it's Donald sweeps up the danger, but that was loose from Josh. 35 minutes played here at the Bank Stadium, 1-0 to Wyke. Chris Corsia's goal the difference. And Nick Barmby will be content away by Longhorn, and then David Office was clattered into by Austin Booth. Nick Barmby's just telling his players to keep a cool head. So, giving his instructions to Josh Corlett, who interestingly will be heading out to the United States of America for a scholarship. Out in the States doing scholarships. Gemma Pearfield, who played on this pitch 2 years ago, she's doing very well for herself over the pond. David Office might be found here, and it's not the best of shot at goal, or he might have found Chris Corsia, who was in even better position. Stay in. David Office is challenging for it, and it hasn't gone out. That I didn't think that ball had gone out, but the linesman's flag is up, and it's a South Devon throw-in on the level with their 18-yard box. Free header for Connor Boyd to get up there, and it's going to fall nicely for Chris Corsia. He's got called. Sam Robinson wouldn't get on the end of that. 37 minutes played. We've got 8 minutes to go until the half-time break. Nick Barmby will be the happy of the two coaches heading down the tunnel at half-time, but there's still work to be done. South Devon have threatened from set pieces, and that's their key threat, aerial duels. Austin Booth, the centre-back who plays for Truro City in the National League South, has been like a brick wall at that back, but he's leaked one goal so far. Now James Lee's going to have to win this ball to prevent Webb going through there, and he's caught late by Webb. And a free kick by the referee, and he to gain to James Lee. Plenty of space to drive into for James Lee. He's got Tom Wyke are just taking the time on the ball now. They're not rushing anything. They've got 7 minutes to go until the half-time interval. The overlap run from Longhorn, and it might find David Office. He wasn't anticipating it. It went. Ball was too long there from Josh Corlett to Sam Robinson, and it's going to be a South Devon throw. And he's found Johansson. No, he hasn't. Ollie Donald, great challenge. Stark is still there, as is Johansson. Dangerous. And here is Toby Edwards. Toby Edwards turns inside. It was slightly. Chris Corsia is just down at the moment. And that's not something Nick Barbie will want to see. James Lee's put this one out into, but we haven't had too many. So, and now there's Walker. He's looking for the overlapping run of Starkey, who it might come back to Starkey here, but he's just not big enough to bring that one under his spell. He's still in possession here, Starkey, overhead kick. And I'm not quite sure what that was from Starkey. Here's Robinson on. Two sets of supporters have been very lively. Chance from both sets of supporters. And some friendly banter exchanged as well. Unorthodox header there from Starkey, and there could be a counter-attack on here as Tom Bolton has got it forward. He's got loads of space in front of him, and he's used Wyke. Donald in the box. Have South Devon sussed out the short corner tactic? Wyke have used that so much this season to their advantage. It's just Josh Call that goes short, and his deliveries are inch perfect, and Ollie Donald is there. We saw it in the first half. He's going to take this corner straight on the full. Connor Boyd's got the world at his hands on the edge of the box, and Ollie Donald was running in again, unmarked, and it was just too long for him. He didn't time his run as well he might have liked to.
Andy, you know, I'm a race at half time. I'm slow as fuck. I'm slow about a suit on. I'm actually with a suit on. I'm sweating buckets. I like it.
Johansson. Oh, does Johansson need support? Well, he might do now because he's slipped over, and that's going to run harmlessly out for a goal kick. No, it's a corner. It's a corner because it touched Lorimer last. Stoppages. And now the counter-attack. Well, it's 4 against 2. South Devon have got the men, but David Office, you need more men than one. He's won a corner. Really good territory there from David Office, who's gone the length of the field and won a corner. Now is the time to get that oxygen in. So we've got a minute and a half to go until half-time, plus stoppages, and another chance for Wyke to double their advantage from this corner. It will be Josh Corlett to take. It's 1-0 thanks to Chris Causier's goal on the 19-minute mark. Longhorn was making the short run, but I think South Devon have sussed out that tactic now, and it is Josh Corlett to take on the full. Oh, it was a dangerous corner. Ollie Donald was charging in there. I think he's hurt his head. No, it's not clear here with 30 seconds to go until the interval, but don't want to see this from Ollie Donald, the captain, the leader, and he's leading them into half-time 1-0 ahead as it stands. Ollie Donald, the Bottisford Town captain, and Newcastle United. And he's a fantastic centre-back who has a promising future in football, but his afternoon doesn't. It might be. Is it? You know who it is? I think I can see blood on the head of the man who's down. And I think it's David Office, the other man who was down. And I think he might have to go off the field of play here. Well, nice to see Ollie Donald back to his feet here. Doesn't look the best. Doesn't look the best for Ollie Donald and Tom Bolton, but coming on in their place, Sam Walker and Sam Thames. And can South Devon capitalise on the opportunity? I don't think there's going to be enough time, as Lorimer's going to take this throw in, and I think that will be that for the first half. And Sam Thames into the action, clears that one away. Sam Robinson can't bring it under his spell before it goes out of play, and that must be that, surely. to Webb. Johansson is there in support and they need to get tight to him. Walker. Towards the back post. Into Chris Corsier. I don't think it's going to hang up nicely for him. There is the half-time whistle. And Wyke College head down the tunnel in front. Thanks to Chris Corsier's 19th minute goal. It was a slightly fortuitous one as his initial shot was saved by the goalkeeper Adam Taylor, and then the ricochet off Chris Corsier's put them 1-0 ahead. But Ollie Donald and Tom Bolton have just clashed heads, both bloodied and came off the pitch. So we'll hope to see them for the second half. We hope to see you for the second half as Wyke College will look to hold on to their 1-0 lead in this AOC Men's National Cup final. We'll be back with you for the second half in 15 minutes' time. Come back up, but they'll have to clean up. Yeah, it's not really.
Sounds great. The elevation is not
right to do another sound check? What? 1, 2? 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Welcome back to the Bank Stadium for this AOC Men's National Cup final between Wyke College and South Devon College. Energetic first half from both sides, but it's Wyke who have the upper hand thanks to Chris Causier's 19th minute goal, which came slightly fortuitously. But from the first half, Ollie Donald and Tom Bolton still haven't come back onto the field of play yet, so we'll wait for them to get back on. And we're about to get underway for the second half.
Ready, Wyke? Come on, Wyke!
Behind.